Okay, this exercise that I'm going to teach you is the dead bug exercise. This is one of the most popular anti-extension beginner ab exercises or core exercises at the moment. It's very popular throughout all social media and the strength and conditioning environment. So what we do, first of all, I'll show you, when I talk about anti-extension, I mean the weight is trying to lift my lumbar off the ground. You can see there that now I can get it under. So my hand underneath the back. So that's extension. We're using our abs to prevent extension. So that's why it's referred to as anti-extension. So what we do, bring our hips up to 90 degrees. So that's the 90 there. And our knees will be 90 degrees. So it's very important that we maintain this whilst also maintaining the hip at 90 degrees. Now, one of the biggest cheats you'll see is your client will move their knees forward. Whether they move one at a time as they're moving or both knees forward, what that does is it'll put the pelvis in a slight posterior tilt and take a lot of that pressure off of that anti-extension exercise. So then it becomes a hip flexor exercise and less abs. It's pointless then. We're aiming to use our core. Okay, the same thing will happen if you put your hands under your butt. You're chocking your pelvis into a posterior pelvic tilt, taking the load off of the abdominals or the core as a whole. Okay, so make sure we're at 90. In saying that as well, if you want to make it slightly harder, you go over that 90 degree mark. So 90 is neutral. That's the way you want to be started. That's easier, probably not worth your time. And then anything further than that is harder. Okay, then what we do, hands above shoulders. So we've got these nice straight lines. We love squares and straight lines and right angles in training. And you go opposite arm, opposite leg, down, nice, slow and controlled, whilst maintaining this core so that this back doesn't lift when we're at full extension. Okay, then we nice and controlled come back up and go to the opposite side. And it's all about control, maintaining this torso position. And that's the dead bug exercise.